What's up, everybody? My name is Andrew Hedrick. I'm a sophomore at Columbia City, and I'm going to just tell you a little bit about my faith walk.
So tell me about your very first memory of even being in a church.
My first memories of actually being in the church were way back in Muncie, Indiana, at Mount Summit Church with, maybe 100 people there, and I just remember going to church services, going to Christmas Eve services, hearing
So like midnight, right?
Yeah, hearing the organs playing, and so those are just my very first memories of ever being in a church.
So fast forward a few years, and what do you remember about being at CCUMC?
My first good memories at CCUMC was probably with Pat Murphy on Wednesday nights for Triple F was what it was called then. And yeah, just being around Pat and everyone, and kind of first being like fascinated with guitar and stuff. So those are my first good memories at CCUMC.
Yeah. And then you move into middle school, and you get into City Students or get into youth group. And your dad and I were actually kind of involved as leaders. What do you remember about that?
I remember like back when you guys were huddle leaders. I remember Nathan Baker and Nathan Lundy and all those people, just looking up to them and just thinking they were the coolest people ever. So to be like their age now is kind of crazy to think about.
And they kicked your tail in 9 Square.
Yes, 9 Square, yeah, that's good stuff.
So tell us about camps, mission trips, anything the older that you got.
Well, I think the most important, not necessarily the most important, but like the best memories I have of like really feeling Christ and really getting involved is at church camp at Camp Adventure and then Epworth Forest. Those have always been some of the best experiences that I've had with just with so many great people there, and just surrounding myself with a lot of other Christians.
So now you're pretty involved in sports. Christ part of that life?
I've always been around a lot of Christian good guys that have been my coaches and teachers, and so I've just been really blessed to have so many people who really care for that aspect of my life, as well as the sports aspect of my life.
Yeah. So now there are little guys, first graders, second graders looking at you. What does that make you want to portray in them as the follower of Christ?
I just want to be a leader, not necessarily just in the church, but everywhere I go, just be a leader to some of those younger kids and just show what it's really like to have like a Christ-centered life.
And fast forward 10 years, where do you see yourself as far as church or your faith walk is concerned?
Well, I hope I'm still leading people and like being a leader, and hoping people are really see what is most important to me, which is having a good Christian life.
Awesome. Thanks, Andrew.